0, 1, 2, 3. Let's get started. You've got to get a hold of yourself.
Ain't nobody stopping me.
Welcome to another episode of Saturdays in the Shed. Oh, I've got to stop that. There's so much going on. I'm going to try and just literally give you a quick brief update. So the body is still at Roberts Motor Bodies up in Sheffield, and it was at Diamond Blasting before that. That did reveal some lots of history, let's just say, on the car. But Brian Whitfield and Phil Barnett have been on the car solid for the last 2 weeks, and it's the transformation's unbelievable. We'll get to that in a later episode, but right now we've had obviously all the trim from Mike Gates at Hailing Garage. More Simpson stuff's turned up today as well, and one or two other things that are arriving. We'll cover that later. And also two very big pieces have also arrived, which to this puzzle. And yes, it's the turbos. These are from Pulsar. A huge shout out to AVH Racing, Andy Higgs, for setting this deal up, and of course to Pulsar UK. These are Pro 88 turbos. The engine is being spec'd to these, so we should have quite the combination, and I'm really looking forward to seeing this come together. We're already making plans on how that's going to happen, but yeah, there is a lot of work to do in between now and then, but we couldn't be happier. Good morning. I am at Roberts Motor Bodies. There's the car. I mean, it's 1,000% on what it was. Brian's quite insistent it's not a show finish, but it looks awesome. We couldn't be happier. So we've got to get this on the trailer now and start the work, next phase. But as you can see, the front's not painted. We've got a lot of work to do there. Mount the turbos and get all the ancillaries where we need them. But yeah, overall, we are absolutely thrilled. When we saw the body, well, the photographs of this thing, after it came out of Diamond Blasting, I thought we were in big trouble. But Brian has just worked a miracle on this. And Phil and the other guys here at Roberts Motor Bodies. So, from what it was to what it is now is just, what a transformation. Fantastic. We'll do some more footage and some clips, but right now I just wanted to get a little capture of this as we're about to load it up. Amazing.
Yes, Mr. Brian. How many of them you got? You got another? Probably not, I don't think.
This is Brian's truck. It's actually a feature in Custom Car Magazine this month. Beautiful. Another customer's car. Edsel. This got to be rare as hen's teeth in it, Edsel station wagon.
Yeah, really rare. It is.
Is it yours?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Look nice tubbed, wouldn't it? What's up with it?
Doing a one-side on it.
All right.
Yeah. Off gaskets and oil and shit.
Yeah.
Little plugs and that.
Beautiful. Look at that. And it's just got the McDonald's.
I was on reduction of 10 to 6.
Strapped on. All good to go. We are at Pete Smith's garage, Victoria Smith's Boost Monkey big time. And in here as well is the 57. It was a bit of a traumatic experience getting it on and off the trailer. But yeah, she's sitting here in all her glory, and Pete is going to be working on several parts of the chassis. It's turned into a small list. It's nothing major. The front part's not painted, obviously, because we've got to make tubes and everything for the turbo mounts, but we can't do that without the motor. So there's a lot to do, and it's going to take some time to get it over.
Hi. And this is a pushcat that's not allowed to walk over the car.
Yeah,
Not allowed to
so
walk over the car.
we'll be using some chloroform on the cat in a minute. But yeah, it's, I mean, the cage is all painted, but it needs a little bit of, you know, polishing up and whatnot, but the finish on the body's superb. And now it's just getting on with the rest of it, so next chapter. Latest model of Junior Dragster. Boost Monkey Racing, up for sale. Only 15 grand. Bargain for what the quality of this build is. Who built the chassis? Who?
Half scale on the skirts.
Who?
Half scale
Half Scale built the chassis
in the States.
in the US. Beautiful. So your new car is
I can't. Well, I'm tall, I can't see it.
Scamp. Being strip ready.
Bottle, and I wanted this on the new chassis. Are you going to order just a kit?
A back-to-back now. Yeah. If that works, he's going to go for a slight more, an increase in his nitrous, and then I think there's an 8 coming out of that car this weekend.
Going alongside James Murray, that's a good one.
It is.
Well held.
I'm not quite sure what's happened to the rear quarter there. This is another superb donation that we had from Nigel Hale, who runs the huge pickup truck street eliminator. It's 2¼ inch primaries, and the ports, these are the same size as the turbo, which we have now, and we're going to see or work out whether these are going to be suitable. We think they are, but we need to just double check everything and get some sizes matched up and whatever else. But it's a really good first step into getting us all this together. So huge thanks to Nigel from Rednet Racing. What an absolute star, and yeah, we truly appreciate it. And yes, some other new parts that we have is the alternator and the starter from our sponsors at Wasp Performance. Luke and the boys, fantastic job. They've even machined the pulley wheel to suit, see it in there, terrible. Yeah, they've machined that, put that on there, because that's the combo we have on the motor. But huge thanks to those guys. Another big piece of the puzzle. And these are top quality. You cannot beat this stuff. We've been running Wasp now for years. Yeah, check them out. So we have a polisher, bench mounted, obviously. Used it, just done a test piece. Got the wax. I'm experimenting with the waxes, so this is the only one I've got, which is quite a soft compound. It's a fine one. Probably going to need to have to run over a lot of this trim with a 4000 grit. It needs some dolly work on some of the pieces, but generally it's in really good condition. So I'm going to put it to good use. I'm just giving this a second little blast now. The wheel's already waxed up.